Let's start the account review of Elswind. Well, Elswind. Need help with Lorelei and Hecate. I guess we're gonna do it. First of all, I'm gonna do your account review, and after the account review, I'm gonna do your holograms. You just got Cantarella, that's fine. First, I'm gonna check if you're a gamer, Elswind. That's the first thing we're gonna check, if you are a gamer. S2 Cartetia was that much stronger than S0 in a team. I just beat Fallacy under a minute solo. Yeah, of course. That's why I keep saying that Girota got the wrong perspective on the Cartetia. The difference even in Camellia and in anybody is, you know, S0, S2 is big difference, guys, in terms of damage. Before you judge, I'm free to play, and I just happen to have a lot of time. I'm not judging anything. I will judge if you have Changli. Well, it seems that you don't have that much time, though. So, what did happen on this day? Did you go and touch grass? Not Jinshi though, not much difference. There is, even on S1, there is a lot of difference on Jinshi. At least in full team, at least 200k. In full team. Well, maybe not 200. No, it is 200, sure. I just happened to not finish grabbing those casket thingy. 100%. 100%. And the last one is 100%. Well, you're missing one part. Small buff, but I wouldn't call it that good compared to other DPS. Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's check when did you start playing, Elswind. You started playing a month, not even a month, that's 18 days after the release of Wuthering. 8 days. 18, sorry, wait, I'm smoking. 23rd, 7, yeah, 18 days after the Wuthering release, so pretty much 2 weeks and few days. Let's check your trophies. You still need to kill the red enemies. A lot of them. A lot of red enemies. Red enemies again. Okay, you still need to do some quests. Oh boy, what's this? You don't interact with the world around you? Do you just play this game, you know, just combat? Yeah, I was retired for a while and haven't got on. I just started active again during the anniversary, so I ended up finishing quests. I mean, yeah, it seems like you don't interact a lot with the world around you. So I guess you're just the combat type. Well, at least you did the tower 2 times in a row. No Hecate yet, and the Lorelei, yeah, you said that. This is the new map. You need to farm a little bit the new map. Not even combat type, I'm just Unga Bunga. So are you a casual? Or what? Tell us. How do you play your game? You just log in, enjoy, smack few stuff, log off. Casual? Okay. Understandable. Yeah. Can I check your store to see if you spend any money? I log into Watch Cantarella. Same. I log into Watch Lupa and Changli. I'm still trying to finish stuff. That's understandable. Sure. Yep, you got nothing here. From the bundles, you did not buy anything. I haven't spent at all. Wish I could. One day you will. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I guess you're saving this for the sequences. I mean, you're buying your stuff. Quests. You got a little bit left, not that much. 23, and I assume you go to the college. From the weapon, from the starter, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you got plenty of other stuff. Yep, you're okay for free to play, and you even level up some of these weapons. I don't know why would you level up this, but don't you have other variation? Apparently not. Ah yeah, free to play live. I see. Bad. Too bad. I got super lucky. If you can check my pool. If you got that site, I can. Yo, Kiaratus, yo, that's hard to pronounce on my tongue. Kiaratus. There we go. I will butcher your name, I'm sorry. Sorry for the wait, Elswind. But we need to help our people, right? Let's see. Yeah, you got some weapons here leveled up. But that's it, it's the free-to-play life. You farm some. Let's count how many you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. 96 level up equals to 25. Not bad. Could be better probably, since you're a veteran, but you even cook some. Oh boy. How many accounts is this that I see in this? I'm not even surprised anymore when I see this 9999 screenshot. I'm not even surprised anymore when I see this 999. How does this happen? How does this even happen? Need to save this. My daily mostly just doing WoWa daily quest, daily thingy, kill 36 those tasset thingy, and then fishing. I have 4K on my U account. 4 accounts in a row. Yep. People have tuners. Yeah, Kiaratus. I don't know how people got tuners. Just rarely use them. Well, I got a feeling that your build's not gonna be that good, but you know, not gonna judge too early. But this is not a good sign, not gonna lie. But by the way, Elswind, I also provide account fixes. So I do provide everything you need. Account review, account fix, hologram runs, everything you need. Let's move on. You did not find all of the new region, but you found all of the old region pages, which is good sign. You're missing this though. Okay, you're missing one. Jesus Christ, I got 790 tuners. I have 5 in my main account. Hey, my characters isn't that bad, I think. Well, I guess I'm gonna see soon enough. You got a lot of boxes. That's fine. If you don't need them, that's fine. You got 69 solvents. 69 solvents. Brich. Let's just use mouse. So that's 4,140 Beyblades. That's a lot of Beyblades. You can actually you can build an entire character with this. Not gonna lie, entire character. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary except this. But if you wanna save them, that's up to you. Okay, let's see. I stream daily on YouTube and Twitch. If you got any question, and I do account review for free. The link is in description. Your characters. I used to have 99, but I made it 69 cause funny. Noise. How do I get it to show my character stats, if I may ask? Yes, you may ask. So you do the slash command again. Right. Now it's not my face on the way, I think. I need to and create, right? Create and press enter. And then you pick a character here. Yeah, I'm still a toddler. We're gonna go step by step. It's time. It's fine. I got time. Did you manage? I suddenly only see their echoes. Yeah, that's why you need to use the Flex. Yes, now that you got that picture, you got the picture, right? Save it to your computer. Save it to your computer. Now, you go to Google and you type Flex, right? And then click it. And as I showed before, pick a resonator, Changli, and just follow the steps. And at the bottom, when you do all, just Wuva bot scanner, and it's gonna ask you to choose a picture. Easy. First step is to notice that he got Pero in the account. You notice that Pero right away, right, Bosky? If you got any other question, do ask. Okay, sorry, Elswind. Let's continue. She's on the field and she got this low crit rate. This is a low crit rate. Crit damage, I think, should be... No, it looks fine. Maybe low rolls. Attack is fine. You don't have any skill bonus. You got only one roll. Crit is too low. Yes, crit is too low. You got her own weapon. She's S2. You did level up her skills. You are on the correct set. You got only 2 out of 5 here. Me personally, I mean, it depends how much you like her. Me personally, I would farm. Missing crit rate here, so refarm this one. Missing crit rate here, refarm this one. Missing crit rate here, refarm this one. Missing crit damage here, refarm this one. So basically you got nothing. I mean, you got something, but it's incomplete. So this is 2 out of 5. This is 2 out of 5. This is 3 out of 5, but not really. 2 out of 5. Liberation, not that important, so 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Yeah, basically not good. Rework. Basically rework. For now, you can leave this one. For now, don't farm Hecate. For now, but everything else you need to refarm. And it shows here. So yeah, not a good for Lova. I mean, of course she will do damage because you got S2. Understandable. But stat wise, not that good. Cantarella. You said you just pulled Cantarella, she's still in the process of building, right? So, I mean, yeah, you're missing stats because you're only level 80. So I guess attack will go up because right now it's too low. For ER, you would love to have around 130 to 140. I would recommend 140 if you can, right? You got her own weapon too, so you need to fix her crit rate, and she can have a lot more crit damage. She's a 0, and this is still in the works. Let's see what we got here. You're missing crit damage here, you need to refarm. 2 out of 5, up to you, I would refarm. Missing crit damage here, you need to refarm. This one is really good, see? This one is really good. This is the stats you're looking for on your Cantarella. ER, attack, crit damage and crit rate. And now, if you have the basic bonus here, it will be perfect, but this is 5 out of 5 nonetheless. So focus like this. And here you're missing crit rate. So yeah, basically you need to refarm everything. You can for now leave this one. For now, leave this one. The rest you need to refarm, fortunately. So yeah, not good Cantarella. Shorekeeper looks okay. Yeah, she looks okay. I don't see anything wrong with her. Oh, my man. My man. See? See, guys? Even free-to-play understands how valuable this is. Farming those ecos is hard though. What can I tell you? Very good. Correct set. She's on the healing bonus with HP. Okay. ER with crit damage and HP. ER with crit damage. HP with crit damage and double HP. And HP with crit damage and HP. Decent enough, Shorekeeper. I like it. Me personally, I would put her on the crit damage here, but you know, that's up to you. She does some damage through her enchant intro. Not that much, but as I always says, in the timed content, you know, when the timer is going on, every little bit helps. That's up to you. And he is free to play. I'm doubting, or maybe just vertical investor. Or he was just lucky. Were you just lucky? So far looks good. Phoebe, good attack. ER. You are over-critting with your Phoebe. Unless this is Moonlit Phoebe. I hope it's not. Yeah, okay. I can tell you right away that you got wrongly built Phoebe. Wrong build. You built her on the crit rate boss probably, since that high crit rate. She is S0. Skills are leveled. She got her own weapon. And how much heavy do you have? You got only one roll of heavy. I usually grind it during free time when I don't deal with stuff. Yeah, but anyway, this is probably a wrong build, Phoebe. Yep, this is crit rate. You actually wanna put her on the crit damage. You know, you don't have anything. The reason is simple. If you read her set, this set gives 20 crit rate. 20 crit rate, and plus your Shorekeeper, you got around 130 crit rate. So put her on the crit damage. Capitane's missing guy is not that big of a deal. Can't really doubt free to play with no lunet spot. Unless he's really lucky or he lied, I don't know. Because the shop did reset. Now I can't tell. He did not spend on this reset. I barely grind, that's why she's on crit rate. Well, you will need to start grinding. Anyway, switch your boss. Spectre bonus with crit damage, ER, attack and crit rate. 4 out of 5, flat attack, but you know, good enough. Heavy crit damage, crit rate and attack, 4 out of 5, good enough. Missing crit damage, refarm. Crit damage, attack and crit rate, 3 out of 5, good enough. Like I said, I really lucky. The lunets reset, that too. I mean, if he said he's free to play and lucky, I'm gonna believe him. Like, who am I to judge? But yeah, basically just refarm this to the crit damage and refarm this one. That's it. The rest you can leave. It will be a good Phoebe. But as of now, not good Phoebe. As of now. Rosia. Good attack, good ER. Crit rate looks good, but suspicious. Where is your crit damage, brother? She needs heavy. She is a 0 and skills are leveled. She's on the moonlit. I mean, do you guys play Umphi on moonlit? I never saw Umphi on moonlit though. I saw Cantarella on moonlit, but Umphi? I don't know about that. You should probably go with the Midnight Veil. Do you even have Camellia to go with her? You don't have Camellia to go with her. So basically your team is for Lova, Cantarella and Umphi. Crit rate, missing crit rate. You should probably switch this to crit damage. Missing all stats here. I mean missing just crit damage, so refarm. Attack, crit rate and crit damage 3 out of 5. Good rolls, leave it. Missing crit damage, refarm. ER, crit damage and crit rate 3 out of 5, good enough. Yeah, it looks like you can improve it. You know why I put Moonlit? Because I was seeing her jumping and I see Heron do the jumping thing attack and I think that it fitting. Yeah, next time don't write that. It's funny, but look. Yeah, I would recommend you to put her on the Midnight Well. Honestly, that's me. But you do you. Yo. Or mechanical dildo. Attack looks fine, ER looks fine, crit rate looks low, and crit damage looks low. Let's see the weapon. I mean, you can use this, I guess, if you need for him in the Abyss. I mean, Tower. This is not Genshin. He is on S0 and talents are leveled. Let's check his egos. Crit rate. I mean, if you're using the crit rate weapon of the Umphi, or so-called Pero Rosia, I would recommend getting crit damage here. But you know, crit rate, ER, crit damage 3 out of 5 looks good enough. Liberation, attack, crit rate and crit damage. Good. ER, missing crit damage, refarm. Crit rate, crit damage and attack with a resonance skill bonus. You can actually use this on Yilin if you don't have anything better on your Yilin, but you know, good enough. 3 out of 5. ER, attack, crit damage, missing crit rate. Unfortunately, I would refarm. So yeah, not very good Zhang Liao. Jeji, probably on Moonlit. With Jinshu Keeper. Casting interval increased the wielder attack by 6% and HP by 20. I mean, yeah, you can basically pick whatever you want to use her. I do recommend this one. Funny thing, that set is used to be on Yilin. You can play your Jeji with this, because you know, same buffs, the basic. So that means that you will need to build her on the crit rate main stat boss. But yeah, this does not look good. Basic, you got some bonuses on basic though. She is a 0 and the skills are leveled. Moonlight Clouds. Refarm. Missing crit rate, refarm. Missing crit rate refarm. Missing crit damage refarm. I mean, look, she's not a main DPS. So, sure, you can play her like this just for the buffing. Honestly, I would leave her. I wouldn't even farm for her. You should probably focus on getting your DPSs up to the date. Because, you know, rolling just for her should be at the bottom of the list. But keep in mind that she does some damage, so if you build her, she will provide for the team. But yeah, not good Jeji. Next, Jinshi. There's something wrong here. This is probably crit rate boss. I mean, she's always critting, but slowly. Attack looks fine. ER, yeah, let's not talk about Jinshi ER because she needs 150 ER. That's like, unless you get ER on every eco. Yeah, crit rate honestly looks too much because you don't have any crit damage. Hear me out why I fucking hate Jinshi. She always crit issue. Yeah, I understand. I do understand. But look, but if you don't give her crit damage, she's not gonna do damage then. So it's always a gamble. That's why I just say fuck it and just put CC on her. Fine. Look, it's fine as long as you're happy. You have only one roll of skill bonus though. You got her weapon, she's at 0 and talents are leveled. But let's see, because if you put crit damage, 5 out of 5. If you put crit damage here and you get crit rate on every eco, she will be around 75 to 80, depends on your roll value, right? But damn, this is a really good one. Yeah. Do I count ER as useful for Genshin? I mean, sure, but not really. I mean, yeah, sure, 3 out of 5, but you're missing all the rest, important stuff like attack, skill bonus. So, up to you. You know, the rolls are high value. Same thing here. I would refarm this. Where 2 of my echoes aren't correct. Well, just rewrite them. You can rewrite it on the Wuthering. Crit rate, attack, crit damage, liberation, and attack. 5 out of 5. I mean, liberation is useful, but since you don't have any ER, you're not doing liberations anyway. Attack, crit rate, and crit damage. 3 out of 5. Look, it's just mid build. That's why I keep it. Yeah, high value. Yeah, I understand, but I don't know. I don't know. I doubt you're doing any serious damage with this, but if this make you happy, go for it. Yilin, good attack, ER. You're missing a lot of ER. Yep, but Darkness Road. You're missing ER. You at minimum want 130 to 140, unfortunately. She's on very high demand on ER. Crit rate looks good. Crit damage looks very low. Very, very low. You don't have any skill bonus. You got the String Master. She's at 0 and skills are leveled. If that's Yilin on Imperium, is good with that crit rate. This is Moonlit Yilin. Elswind, can you... What content creator did you watch for it to recommend Moonlit on Yilin? Or did you go to the Pridevin? I used to use her with Jinshi. Okay. I mean, so did I. I mean, was it your idea to put her on the Moonlit? Never watch content creator? Okay. Well, look. I'm gonna explain it to you in Paint. So, we got the Void set. Then we got Empyrean. And then we got Moonlit. Right? This is the damage. Right? Now, when this is buffing main DPS gonna skyrocket. Usually it does like damage like this, right? And with the Moonlit it's gonna skyrocket. But I always recommend playing Yilin on the Void. Why? Because this damage right here is same as you buffing this shit. That's why I always recommend Yilin on the Void. Now, we can argue that Empyrean is okay. Me personally, I don't like it. Why? Because it's neither doing this damage, nor is neither doing this buffing. So, in my opinion, this is shit. In my personal opinion. Now, we can argue about it, but that's my opinion, right? Now, take this as you want. I would always play Yilin on the Void. Feel strong. That's my personal opinion. Let's check this ecos. You're missing crit damage, but you got 4 out of 5. But I will still farm that crit damage, unfortunately. Crit rate, crit damage, and liberation. Good enough. Missing crit damage, I would refarm. I mean, you got attack and attack, flat and crit rate, but I would refarm. I kinda prefer Empyrean cause of the off-field corner is plenty. Yeah, but no. No, Boski. You just put Hecate boss. Same as I did. Did you see my build? I got Void and Hecate boss for coordinated. I mean, that's up to you how you want to build it. That's how I built my Yilin, and I feel like she's super strong. Crit rate, liberation, crit damage, attack, good, decent. Missing crit damage, I would refarm. Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep her on the Moonlit, that's up to you. Ah, bless me. I like Void too. I just think it's more value than support. Look, Moonlit is always good in early game. When you start the account, you're gonna buff your main DPS. It's good. But when you reach some point in late game, when you got good builds on your DPSs, I feel like Void just makes more sense, right? So I don't recommend this build. Kalchara. Good attack, good ER, crit rate is really low, crit damage is nowhere to be found. He needs liberation and some heavy, if I'm not mistaken, but mostly liberation. He's on the free-to-play weapon, understandable. Yeah. That's what. Oh boy. Skills are leveled, but I bet you never critting. True problem is I also end up forgetting about Yilin. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, I understand. You know, me too. Often I don't play Yilin, but when I do play her, I always remind myself that she's still strong. Just because, you know, good build. Crit damage. You probably wanna go crit rate here, because you don't have any crit rate. Now it depends. Do you use Jinshi weapon on him? Rip, she has no basic bonus. Time to refarm Cartetia. As long as you got high HP, it's fine. You don't need basic bonus. It's hard, man. I kinda feel bad about Yilin, but the game keeps throwing new good looking characters. I understand. Missing crit damage, refarm. Missing crit damage, refarm. Missing crit damage, refarm. Attack, ER, this is 5 out of 5. I mean, attack flat, but you know, not end of the world. Yeah, basically, you need to refarm him whole if you still play Calcharo, I doubt. But you actually play this fluffy boy? Yeah, for Calcharo I pretty much just throw anything. Do you play this fluffy boy? After he's being nerfed, I got annoyed and stopped focusing on him. I mean, even if he was unnerfed, he will still be clunky to play. So people will not learn how to play him. Not really. Well, you at least try to play him. Glacius set. Honestly, I don't even know what he needs. Probably basic of Sanhua. I would assume it's basic. I hate that fluffy boy, but my OCD makes me build him. Do a Lingian run on Dirge in a tower before exiting this account. Sure. Let's check this. ER basic and crit damage with attack. 4 out of 5, but missing crit rate, so refarm. Missing crit damage, refarm. Missing crit damage, refarm. Not even leveled, not even leveled. He's not even leveled, so no point in doing a run. Yeah. Error lady, good attack. ER is fine. Crit damage is on the low side, but depends on what set. DPS set with Abyss Surges. There is not a single good on him. Well, if it was only him, I wouldn't be so worried. I mean, she's just like jack of all trades, right? She needs heavy for her forte, and she needs liberation for her liberation, so you got, you know, some good stuff here. She is a 0, she is leveled up. And you play her as a main DPS, but yeah, not good stats, I would say, but no, better than nothing, I guess. Let's check this. Yeah, I actually enjoy her, because she could parry like Zani. Kinda, but Zan is still better in that case. But yeah, kinda. Missing crit rate, refarm. Crit rate, attack, liberation, and ER. Missing crit damage, 4 out of 5, up to you. Missing crit rate, refarm. Crit damage, liberation, and crit rate. With flat attack. Good. Liberation, crit damage, crit rate, and ER. Good. So you actually need to change the boss. This boss is shit. Change this one. And now this one is the questionable one. I mean, I would love to for that crit damage. But that's up to you. Put pair of weapon and damage boss. Play Tauchi, bro. Unlimited parries. True. Tauchi is the parry queen, no? If you learn how to play her. Yeah, not really good build as a DPS. If this was support build, sure, but as a main DPS, not really good. Verina looks okay. Variation, S2, leveled. Fallacy with healing bonus. Attack, ER. I mean, there's not much to say, you know. You want that ER and attack, right? Yeah, okay-ish Verina. I mean, okay, yeah, fine Verina. He's fine. Encore. Good attack. ER is okay-ish. Crit rate is really low. Crit damage is really low. She needs basic. You got some basic bonus. Cosmic Ripples. You can actually just put her on this weapon, she'll do better. She is a 0 and the talents is leveled. Building support is pretty easy. I mean, Shorekeeper and Verena, yes. That's the normal Inferno Rider. Some people say this is better, but it's not. It's actually pretty simple to explain. Do you want paint mode explanation, or should I just say it? Which one do you prefer? Yeah, I did understand that, Elswind. What you meant by support. Yeah, how do you want me to explain to you that this is not good? You can just say it. Come on, it'd be fine if I use paint, but sure, fine. Joy killer. Basically, you activate this attack only if you hit on the third attack, right? That means that you first lose time. Second, what if the boss moves and you don't hit it on the third attack, then you lose this. So, just use Inferno Rider. It doesn't matter that you don't have that basic bonus, but this is passive. This is passive. So, big fat no. I don't care what people say, it's just no. Crit rate, crit damage, attack, and basic. Good enough. Good. Missing crit rate, refarm. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack. Good enough. ER, basic, crit rate, and crit damage. Good. So basically, you need to refarm this. And the boss. I forgot I was grinding Anchor before Renisita was out. So that means that you don't use her anymore. But yeah, not good. How is Shorekeeper better than Verena if they both provide damage amplification? Well, that's easy. Because Shorekeeper gonna provide more crit rate and crit damage than Verena, and more attack, right? Verena got attack from her set. Then Verena got attack from this, and she gives amplification damage from this, right? And Shorekeeper provides attack from her liberation, and from she gives crit rate, crit damage. She provides attack from her weapon, and her outro does the same stuff as the Verena, but it's better because even if you get knocked down, you don't get, staggered. That's why Shorekeeper is better, and she does more damage. And at the end of the day, if you're going for the sequences, Shorekeeper sequences is very worthwhile. For example, this guy, Elswind, got S2, which provide 40 attack to all party members. That means that this is 4 echoes on 10 attack. Don't be surprised on her skill, etc. Oh yeah, where did I stop? This. You mean that the normal rider is better for players like me who would essentially get the third hit every time, isn't it? You still lose DPS. Before getting Cantarella, I was focusing on Sanhua. SK weapon is more attack too, I said that. SK is just better. There is no debate about that. Okay, let's check the Spectro Rover. Attack is good, ER is too much, crit rate is depends on the set, bad. This is actually, I don't recommend this set even for Spectro Rover. Crit damage is low. She needs skill bonus, you got only 2 rolls. She's using her own weapon, which I don't recommend on Spectre Rover. I do recommend this one on Spectre Rover. You need to level it up almost. But yeah, this set is okay, but just use the Frazzle set. Why? Because you get, you know, 20% more crit rate, easier to build, and therefore more damage. Just like normal Inferno Rider, since you can use it to avoid damage, since you don't take damage in Echo form. You do take damage in Echo form. What? Am I crazy? I haven't focused on her so much. Because I was leveling the Havoc, I was just trying to full all rover skills before changed her to Arrow. Ah, I see. Well, let's check her Ecos. Missing crit rate, but so I would refarm. Crit damage, crit rate, attack, good enough. Missing crit damage, refarm. ER, attack, crit rate and crit damage. Good. Really? Really? Skill bonus. I mean, you got some work to do. Just change that around and make your Jinshi better. Sanghua. I guess this is Moonlit. Low attack. ER is okay. Crit rate is low. Crit damage is okay. Could be better maybe, but it's fine. She needs all of this. She is on EOG. She is S6 and... yeah, use her as a buff bot, pretty much. So there is not much to say here. Use her as a buff bot. So keep using her as a buff bot. Can you build her? Yep. Mortify. Static Mist. Attack is kinda low, but ER, I think this is too much ER. Crit rate looks fine, crit damage, you don't have any crit damage. S6, you did level him up and he is on the Moonlit Clouds. This is crit rate, I don't agree with this. So put crit damage, since you got the Static Mist. The rest beside Baiji and Mortify aren't well built. Missing crit damage anyway, so just refarm to the crit damage and get all the stats. Missing crit rate. I mean, look, he is sub DPS buffer. Now, how much time you wanna invest into him? That's up to you. But yeah, there is actually not a single double crit on this build, not a single one. Not gonna lie, best way to use Moonlit is what Sensi does, 2 bosses, 3-1 cost. Yeah. Yep. For supports, just makes sense. You get better stats. Yep. Main for the list, so you don't have to check the rest of them. Ah, it's fine. Baiji, she scales on the HP. Yeah, HP. Do ignore my dog barking. You build her? You know that she's a buffer healer. Why would you put her on the Moonlit? Not even gonna look at the build. Put her on the healer set. Okay, hear me out. She's my first character I built at that time. I mean, so did I build her as my first healer. And I put her on, you know, healing set. I didn't have Verena, I was using her at the beginning. And I was focusing building healing on her, but then I got Verena. Healing on her, but you know, it takes like 5 minutes to... You got the tuners, it takes 5 minutes to switch the build. It doesn't really matter what subs you get on her, honestly, as long as the main stat is correct. Try to get heal set. I mean, as I said, it's not that hard. You don't need to focus on subs. Same rule applies to Verena and Shorekeeper, right? You just level up the sets. I mean, yeah, so you just basically forgot about Baiji. Well, I didn't. And the rest I assume is not built, yep. I hope you're just saving this set for somebody. This was not for her. Yeah? Okay. Yep. I gave you a way out. Funny account, not gonna lie. Funny account. I think she can use the healing set too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't play her, but she can heal, from my understanding. Build a character on lingering tunes. And I assume you started to build her, but you got nothing here. I mean, you can always switch to EOG here, so that will give you some stats. She doesn't get any crit rate, right? From, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, she does. 15. Okay, my bad. 15. 50... 70... Yeah, you need to build her on the crit damage. On the crit damage. You don't even have... Oh, you have Nightmare Chromeless. Okay. Oh boy. Crit rate, crit damage, attack, and attack. Good enough. Crit rate missing crit damage here. Refarm. Crit damage, heavy, crit rate, and skill. Good. Missing crit damage, refarm. And yeah, change this one to the Nightmare. I mean, Nightmare. What was the old Chromeless? And what's the new one? Probably basic, I would imagine, yeah. But you know, passive bonus still better than not passive bonus. Don't think I got that Havoc set. It's on Havoc Rover. I like leveling all my characters since I want to build them all later on. Makes sense when I could. Look man, I'm a casual player who used to play JRPG. Everyone. Yeah, that's fine. Why are characters high level when unbuilt? How do people have so much wave plates? It's not that hard to level up characters. But you will need 1 month to farm the bosses with your wave plates if you don't farm anything else. Maybe not 1 month, but means just for the level, yes, 1 month. But you know, not the skills. He did not build the skills. He just leveled them up, right? And as he said, he wants to level up everybody. That's perfectly reasonable, right? Okay, he old player and untenable. Yep, he old player. As I said, he started 18 days after the release of Wuthering. Even I know to focus on level, then skill, then echo last. Yes. I mean, look, at least you did, you know, build the talents, build the levels. Now, the question thing is your echoes. Your echoes are not that good, or neither. And my issue with this is, look, even if you are a casual players, at least give them good echoes. Like, look, look at these tuners, just level it. Less than 24 hours until reset. Yeah, we're getting in 2 days. Yo, capo. We are pulling that Augusta soon. So yeah, I mean, if you apply to fix me your account, I will fix it. I got plenty to work on. I mean, with that echo, I did manage to SS in Viva, but then again, that my follower did a heavy carry. Look, even with these builds, you will easily clear all endgame content. That's not an issue. Wanna wake up for the patch again? It's in 2 days. You will sleep a long time, capo. I did manage to do endgame, some of it. Yeah, as I said, you will not have any issue clearing content. It's just, you know, about min-maxing your builds. Not even min-maxing, your builds, most of them don't even have crit rate to match the damage. So yeah, let's check your tower. You confirm Augusta even if you lose? Yeah, of course. Of course I'm gonna confirm Augusta even if I lose. I got the 700 and something. Then I'm gonna farm the new map. She's like, Augusta is 100% on my account. Now, you know it's not. I mean, if you want, you could try to fix some of the characters, but I don't have a lot of echoes to use, since I really grind echoes. Well, we can leave the fixing your account for the Sunday, because that's gonna take like 4 or 5 hours. I don't have that time today. Since when can you lose on gacha? Yeah, easy for you, capo. You are a whale. So Jinshi with Yilin. You can actually use Cantarella now, but you got Jeji. Why don't you play with Jinshi with Jeji? Or you just like Yilin? You'll be able to pull Augusta on my U even if you don't pull it. Yep. And Jinshi here with Jeji. Okay. I see. You just like to play them. My bad, Elswind. My bad. Carry on. Let's see your whimpering. Day 1? Probably. Yeah. Probably I'll have, I mean, I got all the materials ready to level 90, all skills on day 1, my Augusta. Why did you use this when you could use this? No, sorry, this. You could do probably way better here if you use that other buffer. But yeah, it's fine. Let's check your hologram. Why do you bully? Why do you bully Memphis with level 90 character on level 45? Weird choices on account. I told you I'm Unga Bunga. I forgot. The heck? The heck? Wait, so you're just missing Lorelai and who? And Hecate. Well, let's get down to it, I guess. Oh, not this. Let's see if we can clear this. You know why I'm missing those though? Because it's Havoc. I mean, sure, it's Havoc, but actually, let's use Verina. Matlova can't carry me there. I tried, man. Score his account first. Elswind, do you want me to score your account as a casual or as a veteran? Pick casual. Lorelai played me like a toxic ex. She keeps juggling me, bubbled me. Toxic elf ex. I'm casual. 6 out of 10. Yeah, that's good score. 6 out of 10. At least you level up stuff. You don't do your achievements. He's auto casual 10k tuners. For me, give him a veteran score as well. For me to give him a veteran score. You don't wanna know. Oh, I see. He did warn me about this. You don't wanna know. I need to change. Thank you for watching. GG and peace.